Okay.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Minang Chi. I'm from class 8A1 in Thuy Primary and Secondary School. I love reading, drawing, and watching TV. I love learning English because one day I would want to become a journalist and travel around the world and talk with people about problems or something. Today I'm going to talk about food. Food has been around since when life started. The mini germ can eat some smaller stuff, and human can eat complicated things like big food, big power dish or whatever. Well, food gives us a bunch of things like nutrient, energy, and although the thing that come out of our body is completely opposite of food, nobody wants that. Food can be identified to different kinds through their taste, their smell, their look, their appearance, and their hear. We can't hear food. Well, there are only three, of course. We can't hear food. Well, for the taste, some can taste sweet, some can taste spicy. Although spicy isn't a taste, it is rather torturing your tongue. And through the smell, some can be fishy, some can be sweet. Like some people just use flour on dishes because they smell good. But I'm not sure whether they eat good too, though. And while about the look, like some cake that go like sponge cake that look like a sponge, and some more. Of course, the kind of food you eat rely on your choice. If you are fat and you want to break the record of the fattest person, keep on with your McDonald's daily eating. And if you want just to get your pork belly into some kind of flat surface, you can just start becoming a vegan. Of course, there are many vegan activities now, which is rather dangerous because they are making some farming technique are getting old. Plus, food can also be used, and food can also be choose to eat by their health. Like some patients can only eat soup, but others need to eat many. Of course, there are many experiences when eating food I had, but the most experience that I remember there are many of them. The first thing is when I eat the Mexican taco. Of course, I would never that time. After I eat it, I would have to stay in the toilet like for 3 days. And I also have eaten many things before. Some are fancy, some are normal. Of course, there are many types of them, of course. Of course, when we eat food, we must know how to choose it. Like I said about the choice earlier, but some people don't know how to choose them. People prefer to use some fast food restaurant like McDonald's, KFC, or Jollibee. Wait, what? And of course, they are now relying more on them because they're fast, and of course, doesn't need much money, which are bad because sometimes those food can be fat for you, and if you are on a diet, it wouldn't be a good much. Then there's the chemical, of course, which the chemical remind me of that one fish in Japan after eating 95 million pounds of radioactive waste. Of course, we must know how to search for chemicals inside food before you eat, because sometimes they may damage you and give you lung or some kind of cancer in your body. Especially like that fish again. Of course, the third thing is food. Some kind of food can be strictly, and you must also know how to where they're from. Like some kind of Chinese food that are spicy and cheap, and that every student in my school eat, which is kind of dangerous to their health because we don't know where they're from and don't know what put in them. Or maybe they can just put some kind of bag with coronavirus 24 again, which is dangerous. Well, when eating fruit, you must know how to see their location, see what chemical they put inside, and especially know how to choose what food to eat so you can be healthy. Well, of course, I'm not myself because I have a pot belly. And sometimes having food can be strange because many people are now putting theory on food, like what kind of chemical they put in that make it so delicious. Can green M&M make me horny? Or is Cheetos actually cat food? Well, of course, they're just theory, a food theory, of course. Well, that's all for me. Thank you for watching.